Howdy all, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay gentlemen, this is video number 6 for the Battle of Britain group build. This is the final reveal on my GPM 124 scale paper card kit of the Junkers 87B Stuka, also known as the Trumpets of Jericho. Okay guys, old Frankie Day finally got this thing all finished. Although I made a day or 2 or 3 late, but I got it done today. I'm very happy, and so is the Stuka. She's very happy. And before I show the final reveal, fellas, I went to Smitty's hobby shop and seen old Russ down there, and so I had a very beautiful day. I got some kits I'd like to be able to show you, and a little shout out too, right after the final reveal of the Stuka. And therefore I had a very pleasant day today, and I'm glad I got the Stuka done. Believe you me fellas, this is a very hard kit to build, I tell you. And I finally got it done, and it looks almost real. I can't believe it's out of paper, but that shows you can do with paper. Like anything else you can make about chewing gum, make them look good. Okay guys, before we show the reveal, and I'll discuss how all the parts I've done on it, the detailing I did on it, and we'll go back and swing the video over to yours truly and discuss the group build. Excuse me, apologies folks. Discuss what I got at the hobby shop today and the shout out. Okay guys, Hans Rudel is ready to climb inside his cockpit, ready for a dive bombing mission. He's got a belly full of ale and Hofbrau and schnitzels and Braunschweiger and red German cabbage and German potato salad and everything. He's all fattened up and ready for the bombing mission. Okay fellas, we're going to swing the camera over here and take a look at the final reveal of the Junkers Stuka, and we'll bring the video back to yours truly here, and I'll discuss what I'll be doing next, and a little surprise I got at the hobby shop. Okay guys, I know the Stuka's ready, so you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go, let's take a peek. Okay fellas, there she is sitting on here, the board here. I'll back a little bit so I don't want to skirt too much of the entirety of the aircraft. There we go, that's good enough. Okay guys, I got it all done here. You can see how he's crawling inside the cockpit. We'll spin the old Lazy Susan around and we'll take a 360-degree turn on this thing. Got the props on real good and everything, and I got the windshields done on it. The frames were cut out using number 11 blade very carefully, and the glass area, the glazing, was done using packing tape. So on packing tape, you got to double side the packing tape to achieve the window effect. So top side, you put one layer of tape on it, flip it over the back, and do the same you did on the top side. Then you cut out your windshield. There you go, instant canopy. And this is the mighty Stuka in her entirety. It's a very beautiful airplane she is. Wonderful German technology was put in this aircraft during this design, with the emergency discharge of the undercarriage in case you got in trouble by using charges, and also the automatic 1800 feet pull-out computerized mechanism, which works for the altimeter to keep the pilot from crashing and foundering in case he blacks out. And so in the Stuka there was a lot of German medicine involved on that, because they knew what happened when you go to a full dive, or you go through a lot of G's, you know, and you pull out all that blood rushes to your brain, and you get a little woozy, and pretty soon it's good night Irene. And so all safeness is assured is when this aircraft automatically pulls out of a dive with 1,800 feet to the ground. That's one thing that the United States of America never done, and so actually the Stuka and Germany actually incorporated this fail-safe program for this type of airplane. And So Hans right here, he's getting in, and we'll take a little close up here. And this is really good, guys. I really enjoyed this airplane. Card kits ain't bad. They're a little tricky to build compared to opposed to plastic. As I said numerous times, fellows, card modeling used to be very popular in the United States of America, and until the event of balsa wood and plastic came to view, and card kits like this went out like the dodo. And slowly but surely they're coming back. A lot of people are very intrigued and interested in tackling a card kit. They're not very expensive, guys. They're miles and miles cheaper than plastic, and most of them you get for free on the internet on pirate sites. And I had this kit since 1999. I bought it from Lou Dossie, the Paper Models International, and he has all kinds of kits he got from Poland, Germany. There's only one card company that's domesticated in the United States of America. It's called E-Card Models. So if you guys want to get any kits from card model kits, I urge you to go to ecard.com. They got everything there. Ships, tanks, airplanes, airships, everything. Done by very good designers too. I got the ordnance on there. I got the 1,000-pound Vaughn and its trapeze in place. And the bomb was made out of cylinders, formed, burnished out, painted. I gave this airplane a whole tune-up. I spent about 5 hours in the back of a teaspoon, give a little rub-a-dub here and there to smooth out the seams. And I got rid of all the seams. Actually, they represent panel lines as that of the real Stuka. Because we had a Stuka alone down at Wright Air Force Base Museum, and they, I went aboard it a little bit to check it out, and believe you me, folks, there's a lot of wrinkles in things from the stress that it goes through dives. You know, you'd be surprised that the airframe has a lot of stress against it, especially when you go into a steep dive. And a lot of pilots blacked out because of going on these dives, and that's why you got a lot of German medicine that was incorporated. When they designed that fail-safe program, when you're pulling out of a dive, you don't have to worry about losing your life or losing your airplane. And the lot of Stuka pilots, they're very they love their Stukas, and they're a very well built airplane. They use as tank busters. Luftwaffe, the hotheads, some of those guys say, this thing is about obsolete. We built this thing too soon and stuff. We got more better stuff coming out. But it still can prove itself a very versatile airplane and what it can do. I mean, the damage it can bring on its victims. And so it was used throughout the war. It never was replaced. And this kit here is a representation of what it is in real life. I like that Swatsky on the tail right there, guys, you know, and that really makes it look like a Stuka. It's a shame, though, you can't get Swatskas on kits nowadays because they get so banned in Germany, and to me, you know, no German airplane will look right about Swastikas. I'm not trying to be a fascist, nothing like that, folks. I'm more or less like a historian and a model builder, all in one pair of pants. And I like my aircraft, and like the rest of you great fellows out there, I like to have it as accurately as possible to produce such a fine model. You know, everything's got to be there. So this thing will look pretty bland without the swastikas on the tail. And a very becoming airplane it is, folks. Yep, this is the Stuka, guys. I'm glad I got her front done. I got her flaps all lowered in the lowering position for coming or diving. And like I said earlier in the video, all the ordnance is in there. And Hans Rudel was crawling inside. So he's Hans now. I may keep him in there a little bit. And I got tired to be Johann back in the FW190. Okay, fellas, this completes video number 6, the final reveal of the GPM card kit of the Junkers Junkers 87, and we'll go ahead and switch it over to yours truly over here, and we'll finish up the video. Here I am, yours truly. Okay, fellas. Now the fun stuff now. I went to my favorite hobby shop today, Smitty's Hobby Shop, run by Gene, which is Don's brother, and also the co-owner, proprietor, Mr. Russ. If anybody comes to Dayton, Ohio, you go to Smitty's Hobby Shop, tell Frankie Dave sent you, and he'll treat you good, make you feel good at home and everything. Okay, guys, this is going to be the fun stuff right now. Zoom in a little more here. There you go. That's good enough. Alright, guys. I bought 3 new kits today. And these are my first kits. Now, Martin, the British International Modeler, he inspired me to get this kit. He's working on it right now. I think he's got an update. I'm going to be viewing it very, very soon. And I'll comment on it. This airplane doesn't need no introduction at all. It's pretty well modeled by you great fellas. A lot of you great guys out there it's probably modeled already and already posted as I speak. But I decided to give it to, so I might as well join in. And I will make inbox reviews of these kits though when it comes time to build it. So right here is a 1/32 scale Spitfire Mark II, 1941. I don't know if this aircraft here actually portrayed in the Battle of Britain, but I was thinking like going ahead and building this for my second entry for the Battle of Britain, but I'm not too sure if this thing will qualify for it. I think the Battle of Britain was 1940, I believe it was. Maybe 41, I don't know. My history's getting a little rusty now, and so maybe great fellas out there give old Frankie Day a little clue if this thing is eligible for the Battle of Britain group build. It's much appreciated. If it is, thumbs up. It'll be this next category. This kit retails $29.95. Smitty marked it down to $25.49 on the box right here, as you can see here, fellas. With my discount, an IPMS discount, and being an old FUD like I am, and Russ knows my birthday and everything like that. He gave me an email, and the email being told me it's happy birthday to me and everything like that. And I thought, guys, it's just another day for me, you know. I'm just an old fart in the wind, you know. Just another day for me, and so he let me have this thing for $15. 15 dead presidents, fellas, for this beautiful looking Spitfire here. I was very, very pleased and very happy. So he gives a lot of good discounts. And I said, Russ, you're too nice to me, man, taking care of me like this. Well, I said, Frankie, you know, you're a good customer. You come in here, you spend your money, and you like to build, and I watch your videos and things, and you mention me all the time as a shout out and stuff. And it's much appreciated. At least all I can do is knock off a few bucks for you, help you out. It helps me out. Okay, guys, when it comes time to come for this entry and the build, I'll make an inbox review of this. Martin inspired me to buy this, and he's doing one now as I speak. And I reviewed the kit inside of it. It's a very beautiful kit. I mean, I tell you, it's a gorgeous kit. Revell, Germany, they're getting their game back together again, and they're doing fabulous work. They bring out a lot of stuff I haven't seen in many, many years. A lot of it's not retooled yet. A lot of the old stuff. They probably bought a bunch of old Matchbox molds and stuff like that and produced it using their name on it. But it don't matter. It's all good for me and good for you. Okay, this is one down. I got 2 more to go, fellas. Okay, guys, I never bought an Eddard kit before. I'm pretty new to these new kit manufacturers. I know Eddard's been around for a little bit, not too long, but been around for a while, just enough to circulate their releases, and I've seen a lot of good Eddard builds on there, and believe you me, they produce some darn good precision kits. Okay, guys, here's another one that doesn't need an introduction, and a lot of you guys has probably built this and got one in your stash. This is a scale of 1/48. This is the Grumman F6 F5 Hellcat. This ain't the weekend series. This is the Pro. I believe it's the Pro Pack series. Yeah, Profile Pack series. I found out the difference between the weekend series and this. This here, they give you a lot more selection of decals, and also give you photo etch parts, and also give you a mask for the cockpits. And that's beautiful. This airplane is actually painted in overall sea blue, and it's a later war, 1944, I believe it is. It's not the three-tone paint scheme. Non-specular sea blue and intermediate blue and white. So that's all sea blue. And I'm looking at the kit. The kit actually is gorgeous. For 1/48 scale, this model is spot on. A very beautiful kit, guys. Indeed, it is. The control surfaces are optional. The landing gear is optional, and a highly detailed kit. And it cost. Let's see here. Well, I think it was $29, and Snuddy again let me have it for $20. And this is a beautiful kit. When it comes time to build this, I will make an inbox review and discuss about it. The Hellcat was a very beautiful airplane. It was a successor to the Wiley Wildcat, the F4F. The F4F Wildcat, when it first came out, was back in 1938. It's probably the second model plane that the United States Navy incorporated. The F3 series was the biplane with the retractable landing gear, the one I done on Tossing the Bones of Brian's Atomic Dogs 48-hour group build, which I done, and that was supposed to be the last of the Grumman biplanes. And the Wildcat came in, and the Hellcat came in second. So they had a lot of problems with the F4F3 and F3F2 Wildcats because during engaging in conflict with the Japanese, when the Wildcat would go up, tried to outrun the Zero to get behind its tail, it would stall out. The time the Wildcat would stall out, the time that Jap Zero would make a complete inside circle and get right behind him and shoot him. That was a tactic that the Japanese incorporated during the rules of engagement when it came to combat. So when this Hellcat came out, they go, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Then when the Benton Weinberg came out, the F4U Corsair, in trouble still. So this is a good kit, guys. I reviewed it to myself, and I highly recommend this kit to anybody out there who really is into Hellcats or Eddard kits. I don't know how it builds though, but it's a pretty well precision kit, and I don't think it should give me any problems at all in building it. So if anybody's got one of these kits and built one of these kits, if there's any problems like that, let me know, and well, Frankie Day will address it. And when it comes time for me to construct this here kit, I know what to look for. Okay, guys, we got 2 dead soldiers down. We got 1 more to go. Alright, boys, here we go. This is the one I've been wanting to get for a long time. I think Martin built one of these, and he inspired me to get this kit too. This is the new 1/32 scale Focke-Wulf FW190 F8. I believe this is 44 or 43, somewhere around there. And this is the Revell Germany, the new one they put out. I want to tell you something, fellas. This is a gorgeous kit. For a handsome sum of $25.49, it lists for $29.95, but Smitty marked it down to $25.49, and he let me have it for $20. So again, I'm a very happy sailor. And this is a very beautiful kit. I'll tell you something right now. I mean, well, you cannot beat the price and the quality